My name is Dr. William Dunbar. Dunbar Dental is a kind of a full-service family practice. We have 7 chairs and we have a staff lounge downstairs with a fairly big waiting room. We do all kinds of dentistry here, from root canals to orthodontics to implants to sinus surgeries.
Some of the issues Dunbar Dental had is that they would have huge temperature imbalances between one side of the building and the other side of the building, or even from one room to the other room.
Some of the areas, especially the waiting room and the operatories, just were always different. It was so hard to regulate the heat and cold. I had patients bringing, blankets because they know it was always freezing in here.
The doctors and the hygienists would actually be fighting over the thermostat constantly. So they'd be trying to make their room as comfortable as they wanted it, but they'd be controlling the whole building, not just their room.
There's a vent on the floor, and for a long time I would take duct tape and just cover it up so no air could come in here.
And they'd be shoving rags into vents and pulling them out just a certain amount to try to modulate the airflow. Into certain rooms they'd be getting too much air.
Nobody was comfortable. Somebody was always hot, somebody was always cold. There was no really in between.
The solution 75F gave Dunbar Dental is that we gave each individual person in each of their individual rooms, so if a hygienist is in one room and the doctor's in the next room, we gave them the ability to at least be democratic about when the system is going to turn on.
And so it made everyone a little happier because they could change the temperature in their own room and not deal with whatever the boss wanted. And especially, for the hygiene side where they wanted always warmer, it worked out really well for them.
We installed 2 CCUs because they have 2 heating and air conditioning units at Dunbar Dental. We installed WRMs, or the wireless room modules, in every individual room around the office. And those communicate with the CCU, and they are what give everybody the democratic power to decide when the unit actually turns on or off. Now everybody has the freedom to decide on what their room temperature is going to be, or at least be a part of the say.
That the patients seem more comfortable, and that also that we are more comfortable.
I like the fact that 75F also monitors what's going on in your office. They can see if there's a condition or a problem. Usually the algorithm can figure it out and get it taken care of before it becomes a major problem. And if there is something that we're having issues with, it's just a phone call away, and they're able to correct it right away.
It's one less thing to think about during the day.
If I were to build a new building, especially, I would definitely have 75F take care of it for me.
To learn more, visit us at www.75f.io. 75F is a proud partner of the United Nations Sustainable Buildings and Climate Initiative. Let's partner together to create a more sustainable world.